Welcome back to Compilation of Shocking Train Collisions Caught on Camera Part 2. These dangerous collisions not only cause great damage, but also put human safety at risk. Have you ever witnessed or experienced a dangerous situation involving a train colliding with a flock of birds? Never let livestock roam near railway tracks, build safe barns and have strict management measures. What a shocking moment. These invasive species have become a real threat. Do you think we need to take stronger measures? Where do you live? Comment below to see if someone else lives where you do. After watching this series of videos, I am worried about the safety of travelling by train. Are there any measures to reduce the risk of collision? Thank you for sharing. Once again, these collisions prove that invasive species are not only a threat to the environment, but also to us. Who would have thought that trains could encounter situations like this? Do not let livestock roam near railway tracks. Be careful when travelling near railway areas, especially at night. If the buffalo does not run fast and collides with the train, it will cause serious damage. The train will not be able to brake in time, and the question arises, where is the responsibility of the herder? Build safe barns and avoid letting livestock roam near railway tracks and busy traffic areas. If livestock or people are found encroaching on the railway safety corridor, it is necessary to immediately report to the authorities for resolution. Every citizen needs to raise awareness of traffic laws and pay attention to special warning signs when participating in traffic at railway intersections. What is the biggest challenge you face in doing that, and how can we help? Not one, but hundreds of cattle have been lost in Montana. Okay, listen up. A solid fence. It's the first line of defense against invasive species wandering onto the tracks. Your choice is iron or concrete. Clear road markings are used to guide road users away from trains. At high traffic density road and rail intersections, built overpasses or underpasses to separate road and rail traffic. As soon as a collision occurs, if you are at the scene, the first thing to do is ensure the safety of those present at the scene and notify the authorities, such as the police and fire department. These accidents do not happen by accident. They are preventable. Graze according to local regulations and stay 50 miles from the railroad tracks. Increase patrols and controls on railways, especially at night and during rush hours. How do you see this approach? Distribute livestock safety brochures and information to residents in areas near Florida railway tracks. In conclusion, the train crashes, captured on video, are a grim reminder of the dangers of lack of awareness and poor management. Just like Alaskans use electric fences to keep bears away from trash without causing harm, drain wet areas around horse fences to cut the conductivity and keep things calm. A snake slithered into an electrical dome. I suggest you secure the wire in an insulated conduit and elevate it to prevent snakes from causing trouble. Hanging electrical cords high is a great start to keeping animals safe. Hit the like button if your home's electrical cords don't already have safety covers. Cows break down a broken fence? My dad lost $5,000 0 cents when our farm's electric fence shorted out and half the cattle died. Lesson learnt, don't cut corners on maintenance. Exposed electrical wiring is a silent menace on the farm. Regularly check for electrical leakage with a voltmeter and insulate electrical wiring to avoid electrocution. Farmers should also be careful to keep the voltage low. Maximum 5000 V check fences daily for short circuits and add flags so cows can see the lines to reduce stress. Attach a lighted flag to the wire. Horses learn boundaries faster and stay calm if they can see the fence, according to a 2022 USDA grazing study. If you don't know this, you're missing out because it affects the quality of horse meat. Texas A&M research shows that stressed cattle lose 20% of their body weight, which affects profits. Did you notice the puddle of water under the horse's feet? This made the shock even more intense. Please tell me your opinion. Is it the water or the high current? Wow, my heart stopped when I saw this tiger in a Chinese zoo confronting an electric fence. The power of nature meets human technology in a wild moment. Is this the right way to survive in a zoo? In a surprising turn of events in Florida, a monkey crashed into a power line, its fate unknown, and it is estimated to have caused about $2,500, 0 cents in damage. The total damage from 140,000 electrical fires has reached $1,600,000,000, 0 cents. We land in the Kruger wilderness of South Africa. A leopard is teasing its friends, but bumps into an electric fence. To fix, a sensor-powered smart fence needs to be reset to ensure animal safety. Across the ocean, Wyoming is doing it differently. They use virtual fences to keep out invasive species. It has cut conflicts on farms by 70%. Shocking to see a chimpanzee electrocuted. Over 100 cases of wildlife being electrocuted occur each year due to power lines alone. Should we consider insulating more areas to protect animals? Even snails are not safe from the dangers of electricity. Did you know that over 50 species are at risk from electrical infrastructure globally? It is important to reiterate 3 times that these barriers must be properly maintained and shielded to minimize accidental contact. It's time to rethink how we design our electrical systems. Why are we still using exposed wiring that endangers wildlife? Shouldn't we be investing in safer, more animal-friendly alternatives like underground wiring or better insulation? Under the scorching sun, a rhino charged at my car from 100 feet away, and I could still feel the ground shaking. In another scene, my friend had an unfortunate boating trip when a mad cow climbed onto the boat. A giant turtle suddenly opened its mouth.
Oh, you're a good boy. Oh! Ow!
These situations are not desirable, but you have to be well prepared when entering animal territory. And if you think you've seen enough funny situations, don't miss this video of an ostrich going crazy. Don't underestimate animals. They're not slow at all, and the price of that disturbance is that it falls into the water. If you didn't know, these iguanas can be surprisingly dangerous, and you have to learn to respect them if you want to stay safe. If you don't know how to handle wild animals, the danger rate can be up to 80%.
Oh my god!
Monkeys in the Amazon can attack unexpectedly. Chickens can rebel and cause injuries, and you can be bitten at any time if you provoke them. Be careful! This is also my way you can refer to. Immediately close the door and do not try to chase them away. Find a safe place to hide. Quickly contact the rescue agency to find help. What is important? I will say 3 times, keep a safe distance. Do not confront directly. For cows, do not run. For bears, do not make loud noises and avoid interfering when dogs attack turtles. Have you ever encountered this trouble? Hit the like button if you have. In fights between giraffes, they can sometimes break each other's necks, causing great damage. In the US, chaos caused by wild animals such as kangaroos causes millions of dollars in property damage each year, especially in protected areas in California and Texas. Are you among the areas with the highest density of damage?
Dad, uppercut. Oh, yeah. Dad.
You wouldn't expect an elephant attack on a safari vehicle to cause up to $50,000, 0 cents in damage. Giraffes and snakes are also a big risk. The tourism industry loses millions of dollars each year. Guides need to keep a safe distance and clearly explain the rules. When faced with Komodo dragons, wild deer, or free-roaming sheep wreaking havoc in the city, residents need to keep a safe distance and not frighten the animals. A common mistake is to get too close or try to control them, which can lead to attacks or property damage. Maybe the crocodile in this video did something bad to the elephant, and today it has to pay the price. Comment number 1. If you support the elephant, if you're still here watching the whole video, you deserve a reward. Comment and tell us if you would have been in the cameraman's shoes to record the scene. Comment on the video that impressed you the most and watch it over and over again. Let's respect nature and protect both humans and animals. Don't let ignorance cause unnecessary accidents. Share this video and remind everyone about the importance of protecting wildlife and keeping the community safe. Welcome to the next video. Warthogs in Africa, in particular, are becoming increasingly aggressive when they feel threatened or their territory is invaded. Although there have been no recorded human casualties, future warthog attacks could pose a serious threat. Their fangs can grow up to 6 inches long and are long enough to cause serious injury to humans. If you or someone you know is attacked, contact your nearest medical center immediately. In southern and eastern Africa, such as Botswana and Kenya, antelope breeding is on the rise, with an estimated 200,000 antelope born each year. This increase is putting enormous pressure on vegetation as they consume millions of pounds of grass each year. This leads to a scarcity of grass and trees, forcing many other herbivores to move closer to human settlements in search of food and water. The conflict between wildlife and people in these areas, such as northern Kenya, is becoming increasingly tense. In areas like the Masai Mara in Kenya, warthogs have become a serious threat, with hundreds of attacks on humans. Africa is estimated to have 250,000 warthogs, concentrated mainly in the savannas and semi-arid regions. The African Wildlife Conservation Society allows warthog hunting but limits them to 2 to 3 animals per hunter per season. Hunters must keep a safe distance of at least 50 yards to avoid their sharp horns and sudden attacks. Kenya's terrain is predominantly savanna grasslands interspersed with low-lying bush, forcing hunters to crouch and move silently to avoid detection by warthogs. In this environment, hunters do not use bait, requiring at least 6 months of firearms training to ensure accuracy when shooting. Warthog hunting policies in Africa have undergone significant changes, limiting hunting by area and requiring special permits from agencies such as the AWCF. Previously, lax policies allowed uncontrolled hunting, leading to concerns about declining numbers and strong opposition from many communities due to the impact on ecological balance. Unlike warthogs, African hunters are allowed to hunt in larger numbers. They are usually concentrated in large areas with abundant vegetation, especially in the grasslands and savannas of southern and eastern Africa. Authorities allow hunters to use 308 or 30-06 caliber rifles with accurate shooting at a distance of 200 to 300 yards. It is important to note that hunters are not allowed to hunt pregnant or young antelopes to protect the antelope population and maintain the ecological balance in the area. When hunting, hunters should go in groups of at least 3 to 4 people to ensure safety and support each other in emergencies. In the dry grasslands of Namibia and Botswana, hunters should wear dark-colored or camouflage-patterned clothing to avoid being detected by antelopes thanks to their keen observation skills. Low light in the savanna often reduces visibility, so hunters use binoculars to track antelopes from a distance, ensuring accurate orientation and saving travel time. What other tools do you think are effective in antelope hunting? Share your thoughts. Antelope hunting has always been a deeply controversial topic. Some Africans strongly oppose it, arguing that it threatens the ecological balance and destroys the symbolic value of the species in local cultures. They point out that in areas like the Serengeti, where antelope populations are already in decline, commercial hunting could eventually wipe out the species. But is a total ban the best solution, given the persistent problem of human-animal conflict? However, the question remains, can we maintain a balance between protecting animals and the safety of local people? What do you think about hunting wild animals in Africa? Share your thoughts. See you on the next safari in Africa.
Do you know which way baboons invade the city? They travel along trails, through forests, and along major roads to infiltrate residential areas. They can also climb on tree branches and electric wires to move. It is estimated that in 2020, the number of baboons invading Georgia's residential areas could range from 500 to 1,000. The weight of each animal is 20 to 30 pounds, and it travels in herds of 5 to 20 animals, according to local information. Another distinguishing feature of baboons from regular monkeys is that their tails are usually shorter than long-tailed monkeys, 4 to 6 inches long, and have no hair at the tip. These characteristics and behaviors help them climb and move more easily everywhere in the city. What do you think about their intelligence and flexibility? Comment 0 if you agree with this. You wouldn't think that the baboon's behaviors directly affect all the activities of people in the city. The main purpose of baboons when entering the city is to search for food, but due to their curiosity about cars parked on human roads. The actions of invasive monkeys seriously affect traffic participants. They sit on top of cars, causing the driver to obscure his vision, lose control, and crash into many other vehicles. Leading up to 2022, there have been more than 100 accidents caused by baboons in the city, injuring more than 50 people. At the same time, people will have to spend a lot of money to repair their vehicles. Invasive baboons cause a lot of harm. What should authorities in Georgia do to deal with them? Invading baboons are not afraid at all. They directly break the car's windshield when there are people in the car. They climb everywhere in the car, causing many scratches because their toenails are very sharp. So do you know how much it costs to repair a car? The cost to replace a windshield can range from $500 to $1,500 depending on the type of vehicle and extent of damage. The parking lot has become a destination for baboons. In Georgia, one of the most famous parking areas frequently attacked by baboons is the GMS Mall parking lot. At this parking lot, a car became the target of an attack by 5 to 7 baboons. Because the car owner forgot to close the car door, it made it easy for the baboons to attack inside. They scratch all over the car's body looking for food. This incident not only caused property damage to car owners, but also made many people concerned about their safety when traveling and living in the city area. To prevent traffic safety dangers caused by baboons, what do you think car owners should do to avoid similar incidents? Baboons not only invade parking areas but also affect Georgians by rummaging through trash cans and destroying household items. The negative effects of this behavior don't stop there. Baboons rummaging through trash and eating leftover food also pose a potential risk of spreading disease to humans. Garbage can contain many dangerous pathogens such as bacteria, viruses, and parasites. When baboons eat garbage and excrete indiscriminately, they can accidentally transmit pathogens to humans through direct or indirect contact. How to prevent the invasive and destructive behavior of baboons, protecting the environment and public health. Please share your thoughts below so everyone can comment and help you learn more information about this invasive baboon species. To deal with invasive baboons, hunters in Georgia have conducted adventurous hunts. They choose a location in the forest, setting up a baboon shooting tent as an effective means of hunting. This tent measures about 6 to 8 feet, large enough for hiding and convenient for the hunter. The latch material is made from parachute fabric, providing cover and protection from harsh weather. People often use this tent for about 2 to 3 days when hunting, preparing the necessary belongings before each journey. In particular, in front of each tent, they will prepare a large amount of fruit to attract baboons. This greatly improved the efficiency of their hunts, helping them deal with invasive baboons. This combination of quality tents and attraction strategies has enabled people to conduct hunts more easily and effectively, ensuring safety and success in taking down baboons. How will you disguise yourself when hunting baboons? Comment number 1, if you use the same method as above. Each year, the number of baboons controlled through hunting has increased significantly, helping to reduce their encroachment in areas of Georgia. The effectiveness of this measure has reduced the number of baboons, which has not increased in recent years. City dwellers no longer have to worry about regular invasions from baboons. However, to participate in hunting activities, the hunter must be of age, usually 18 years or older. Every day, they are only allowed to hunt a certain number of baboons, usually about 2 to 3. During hunts, the heaviest average weight of a baboon they hunt is about 20 to 25 pounds, depending on the size and health of the animal. This helps maintain balance in the species population management and ensures that the inhabitants have a safer and more peaceful living environment. To reduce baboon encroachment in the city, periodic educational programs are organized to increase public understanding and awareness of the issue. Each educational course has a specific goal of providing information about baboon behavior and biology, how to respond to invasive situations, and safety measures when interacting with them. The courses for people take place in the spring and summer, when baboon invasions are often high. This education is intended to guide them on how to prevent and respond when encountering situations involving baboons. Participants in these educational programs must reach adulthood, usually 18 years or older, to ensure they have enough knowledge and understanding to apply what they learn to practice. Do you know any other methods to deal with invasive baboons? Please comment below so Georgians can learn. If you want to learn about baboon invasion in any country, please comment number 2 and add a location so we can help you explore.
Invasive wolves are not only a major risk for farmers in the United States anymore, but are now also a serious problem for farmers in Europe. Every year, farmers in Europe face huge losses due to the wolf attacks. Sheep are often the main target of ferocious wolves, and as a result, millions of sheep die, causing great economic loss. Estimated losses are 20 million euros per year, posing a challenge for the sheep fur processing industry, which must adjust output to meet supply and demand. Sheep farms often suffer the heaviest losses in winter. This is a time when food for wolves becomes scarce. And they seek out targets as easily as sheep. This ease makes sheep farms ideal targets for wolves. Sheep are often attacked in the neck and thigh areas, which often makes them unable to react against aggressive wolves and without timely protection from the breeder. Wolves often enter unprotected areas, near forests, where they escape quickly. According to recent studies, the number of wolves has increased in Europe, and this means an increased risk for farmers. Wolves often attack livestock while they're on the move or at night, causing significant economic loss to farmers. These attacks raise worrying questions about measures to protect sheep herds and stable income for farmers. Are there any measures that can effectively prevent wolf attacks without harming their survival? This requires collaboration between researchers, environmental regulators, and farmers to find the most appropriate and sustainable solutions. During the hot chase between cows and wolves running speed can reach about 35 to 40 miles per hour. This strength and speed helps wolves easily chase cows, creating opportunities for successful hunting. With the ability to run fast and hunting techniques, wolves can chase weak and lone cows without too much difficulty. In this context, farmers in Europe are facing a major challenge, needing to find effective measures to protect their livestock from wolf attacks. The best time to hunt wolves is usually at night or early in the morning. Wolves are often more active at night when they hunt for the prey. During this time, wolves can be more easily observed and approached, giving hunters a better opportunity to conduct effective hunting. In addition, wintertime is also a popular choice for wolf hunting. During winter, food may become more scarce and wolves will need to move more to find food, making them easier to observe. The wolf hunting process requires careful preparation and skill from the hunter. One of the most important factors is determining and maintaining a safe and effective distance. The distance to shoot down a wolf usually ranges from about 50 to 300 meters, depending on environmental conditions and the hunter's skills. Choosing the right range is important because it affects the accuracy of the bullet. It ensures the hunter's rights and the animal's natural experience are preserved. At this distance, the hunter can use a viewfinder or observation device to accurately assess and identify the target object before shooting. Distance also helps hunters avoid detection by their prey, minimizing the risk of wolves detecting their presence and reacting by fleeing or attacking. Once the appropriate distance has been determined, wolf shooting needs to be done accurately and alertly, using appropriate weapons and ammunition to ensure effectiveness and safety. During the hunting season, hunting with teammates or alone has its own advantages and disadvantages as well. However, hunting with teammates often brings more benefits in many cases. The presence of teammates not only creates a safer environment, but also improves the likelihood of hunting success. First, hunting with teammates provides support and safety for each member of the group. If you encounter an emergency or dangerous situation, having someone nearby can provide timely help and support. Second, hunting with teammates increases your chances of successfully shooting down a prey. Having additional hunting eyes, ears, and experience of teammates increases the ability to detect and track the prey, improves orientation and search abilities, thereby increasing the chance of hitting and achieving the target. Finally, hunting with teammates provides a better social experience. Sharing the joys, challenges, and achievements of hunting creates a deep memory and strong bond between group members. This not only adds excitement and passion to hunting activities, but also creates an environment of cohesion and a strong sense of team. To strike a balance between human interests and the survival of wild animals such as wolves, controlling wolf populations through hunting campaigns and farm protection measures is extremely important. Using an innovative approach such as using modern technology to monitor wolf behavior and deploying strategic trapping methods can reduce wolf intrusions and simultaneously minimize impacts. Negative to the ecosystem. This increases the effectiveness in protecting both humans and wildlife, while keeping natural habitats balanced and sustainable as well. hunting is discouraged as it can seriously damage animal populations and the environment. Hunting can reduce the number and biodiversity of species, as well as disrupt ecological relationships. In addition, taking down wild animals can disrupt the natural food chain and adversely affect the growth of other species in the biological community. Therefore, respecting and protecting their lives is very important to maintain natural balance and protect their habitat. Although there are no official figures on how many people in Europe use hunting equipment to kill wolves, wolf killing is still practiced in some countries on the continent. Depending on the laws and hunting culture of each country, the use of hunting equipment to take down wolves may be regulated and monitored differently. Some countries have robust wolf management programs in which the use of hunting equipment to control wolf populations is carefully regulated and monitored by authorities. However, specific data on the number of people participating in wolf hunting in Europe has not been widely published due to the sensitivity of this issue and fluctuations in legal regulations and opinions. And finally, my dear audience, I want you to go ahead and comment number 1 if you agree with the European people hunting. And lastly, thank you guys so much for watching this whole entire video. Like and press the channel subscription button to watch the next videos. Until then, see you again.
These approaches have been great at stopping the spread of some invasive species. Got any ideas for even better solutions? Drop your thoughts in the comments so we can all dive into it together. Thanks for sticking around and watching the whole video. If you liked it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And hey, be sure to tell your friends about us too so they can check it out. Bye and see you in the next video.